Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Dave, and I've spent over 15 years building and running a successful company alongside a couple of great partners. Together, we grew the company to operate nationwide, and it was an incredible journey. But in 2024, after careful consideration and for a variety of personal reasons, my partners and I decided to shut down operations. It wasn't an easy choice, but it was one that made sense for where I am in life. At just 52 years old, with my son about to start high school, I found myself at a crossroads. I could keep pushing in the business world, or I could step back, focus on what really matters, and explore new possibilities. So, I made the decision to simplify. I'm not talking about quitting. I'm talking about living more intentionally, focusing on family, adventure, and the things that bring me joy. And that's how Keep It Simple, This, That, and the Other was born. This channel is about embracing simplicity, whether it's in how I approach life, the adventures we go on, or the projects I dive into. I'm excited to share this journey with you all as I explore new adventures, DIY projects, and the everyday moments that make life worthwhile. So, whether you're here for the travels, the family life, or the simple things, I'm glad you're along for the ride. Don't forget to subscribe and join me as we simplify things together. Hey guys, welcome back to Keep It Simple, This, That, and the Other. My name's Dave, and today we're heading to Chattanooga, Tennessee to pick up a new addition for my 2024 F-350. Along the way, I'll share some real-world fuel economy numbers for the 6.7 Power Stroke diesel. We'll stop by the Catskills to get it weighed and cover a few more things you won't want to miss. Thanks again for riding along. Let's get to it. Man, I don't know what it's been about Georgia this spring, but it has definitely been wet all spring long. This is crazy. But it sure is pretty to look at when everything is green and growing and just beautiful. Just a little backstory on how I got here. And so again, I've got a 2024 F-350 that I picked up just before Thanksgiving last year. Before that, I had a F-150 Power Boost. I absolutely love that truck, but I also have a 30-foot toy hauler, and the truck was capable, but it could struggle a little bit, especially if I got it up into the mountains and things like that. So I decided to go ahead and upgrade, and I looked at the F-250s, and then ultimately the right color combo came up, and I settled on the F-350. So I've been thinking long and hard for the last several months of what I wanted to do to the back of it. Right now I just have a cheap tonneau cover that I bought off of Amazon. Super easy. I unfolded it, basically fastened it in place, and I've done that for the last, like I said, probably six and a half months. A little over 8,000 miles, 8,422 miles so far. It's been on several trips already. It's held up great, but it does limit a little bit on access to the bed because, again, it's just a cheapie that I picked up from Amazon. For reference, this truck is the 6.7 Power Stroke diesel. It does have the 6-foot 8-inch bed on the back, which is perfect. I think cosmetically I like that over the 8-foot bed. Sometimes I wish I had the 8-foot bed, but it does the trick. I actually do like the 6-foot 8-inch bed. I think overall, again, cosmetically is the biggest reason why I did that. I did get the black appearance package. So I'm on my way up to Site 7 Campers in Chattanooga, Tennessee, to have a Super Pacific X1 topper, tent topper put onto the truck. I'm a little bit worried the topper is gray in color, but I didn't feel like sitting around for the next couple of months while Super Pacific out in Portland, Oregon built me another one and then have it shipped out and then wait. By that point, summer would have been over. I had looked at a couple of other camper shells, ARE, Lear, um, Ranch, things like that. Ultimately, I decided to go this route. For one, it's because it is actually in stock. It's something that Site Seven told me that it was their demo model. So yeah, can't be too choosy on the color. It is gray. For reference, my truck is a carbonized gray. So I'm not sure how that's actually going to match up. But I figure, worst case, I could just take it and have it either powder coated in black or, put a matte black vinyl wrap on it or something along that line. But who knows? It could look really well for all I know. So looking forward to seeing this thing. Well, that slowed down shit a whole lot. But while we're slowed down, let's go ahead and check in on the mileage. We're about 104 miles in, and we're averaging about 24.8 miles to the gallon, which is absolutely incredible for the 6.7 Power Stroke diesel. And we made it to Site 7 Campers. Let's go in and say hi. But before we head in, let's check in on the mileage. So a couple hours later here, 2.5 hours later, we've gone about 109.7 miles, and we've averaged 24.4 miles to the gallon. Now, that did include that little stop at the Circle K at the CAT scale, which took forever, and we never did get a reading. And it also included that slowdown that was on I-75 and 24, that interchange right there. So we had that massive slowdown, and I sat there forever, which definitely hurt the mileage. But this is the real world. This is what you get. So I will still take 24 miles to the gallon any day out of a 6.7 diesel. Hey everyone, just a quick note before we dive into the install. Unfortunately, during recording, my audio decided to drop out and I didn't catch it in time. So I'm switching over to a voiceover. I apologize for the inconvenience and I hope it doesn't take away from the experience too much. Thanks for understanding. Let's get back to it. After chatting for a few moments and exchanging some pleasantries, we took a quick walk around the Super Pacific X1 to go over some of the key features. We discussed the install method, weighing the options between bolting the X1 to the truck versus using clamps. After going over all the details, we decided on the best route for the install and got straight to work. With everything in place, the team began carefully aligning the X1 on the truck bed. They made sure to measure everything twice to ensure a perfect fit before bolting it down securely. It was a smooth and efficient process, and we were all excited to see it coming together. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to Justin Ship and the entire team at Site 7 Campers in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Their experience and dedication were instrumental in bringing this project to life. Founded in 2017, Site 7 Campers is a family-owned business with a rich legacy spanning 3 generations in the camper industry. Their commitment to quality craftsmanship and thoughtful design is evident in every project they undertake. From custom builds to turnkey solutions, Site 7 offers a range of services tailored to meet the unique needs of each adventurer. Their in-house fabrication ensures durability and attention to detail, making them a trusted partner for overland enthusiasts. If you're considering a camper build or looking for expert advice, I highly recommend reaching out to Justin and his team. You can learn more about their offerings at site7campers.com or visit them at 2311 East 23rd Street, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Thank you, Justin and Site 7 Campers, for your invaluable support and for helping make this adventure possible.
Okay, guys, just got the truck camper installed at Site 7 in Chattanooga. If you guys ever get the chance, definitely come up here and meet Justin and his team. These guys are incredible. Great operation. And as promised, part of this trip was doing a mileage test on the Super Duty. So I want to go ahead and pan over, and I'm going to reset the tripometer now that I have the truck camper installed, just to see if it changes anything on the ride back. So stick around. Okay, guys, just pulled into the driveway, just got home. So let's take a final look at the numbers here and see what we got on the way home. So we traveled back at 107.8 miles. Looks like we got about 21.5 miles to the gallon, but we did have a stop in there at Buc-ee's. I left the truck idle with the AC on so I could eat my sandwich in comfort. But also I had a slight headwind on the way back. Either way, it didn't affect it too much. Honestly, on the way up there, I was kind of surprised at the fuel economy numbers that we got. 24 plus mile to the gallon, which I usually don't even get that in this truck. It's usually right around 20 to 21 on average. So to get 24 mile to the gallon on the way up and 21.5 average on the way back is pretty incredible to me.
And that's a wrap for today's video. I want to thank everyone for watching, and a special shout out to Justin and the team at Site 7 Campers for making this possible. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe for more content. And as always, if you want to support the channel, feel free to visit my Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. Thanks again for joining me on this journey. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep it simple.